Back again with another video. Be back with another exclusive coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Yeah. It's Thursday night. It's cold outside. If you're on the East Coast, if you're on the West Coast, I don't know what's going on over there, but if you're in the Midwest, it's cold outside. You can be anywhere in this world, but you chose to spend a little bit of time with me. And I appreciate that. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. You know. Yeah. Some of this. Shit. What up, John? What up? Steel sharpens steel. What's good, man? Just chilling, man, you know. End of the week. You know, same old suit, just reheated. That's how I get down. That's how I roll. 10 toes down. 10 feet tall and bulletproof. That's how I get down, man. So share this video. Subscribe. Not going to be on here long. Just wanted to hop on and see what was going on. You know? End of the week, you know, most people are pretty much winding down, looking forward to Friday. Looking forward to Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, that's most people's mindset today. That's what they're thinking about. God, they hate that job so bad. You know, it's like, oh man, I can't wait till Friday. Man, I hate my job. That's most people's mindset. Sad, but it's true. You know, that's most people. The struggle is real out here, man. The struggle is real. People are struggling, you know, many facets of their lives. Unfortunately, shouldn't be that way, but it is what it is. I'm gonna say at least 50% of people that live in America, they don't like their job. They don't like what they do to earn money. They don't like the position that they're in their lives. That's over 50% of people, I would say. Yeah, most people, even people that went to college, there's a good, I don't even know the numbers, but I don't know anybody, almost, God, 70% of people that I know that went to college, they're not doing the job they have, don't have anything to do with their degree. That's probably 70% of people that I know personally. But those numbers can be higher than that. As far as population goes, who knows? You know, I'm probably one of the only people. Well, it took me a long time then to actually work in the field that I went to school for. It took me a long time. It took me about 8 years. Took me about 8 years. And then I never gotten the job that I wanted. Even still to this day. What up, Jude? You know. See, I always looked at it like this. I always looked at it like, you know, I looked at it like the more money I can make, the better off I'll be. That's how I always looked at it. You know, the thing was, this was much bigger. My life is much bigger than a woman. Just in general. I always looked at it like, if I can get the relationship thing taken care of, I'll be okay in the future. I won't have to struggle. This how I was thinking like 20 something years ago. This is how I was thinking. You know, I was thinking like this. I'm thinking like, if I can just get the relationship thing taken care of, everything else will take care of itself. This is how I was thinking. Because I looked at it like, it's already, I've always been a smart guy. I've always been a smart guy. I'm not bragging or drinking my own Kool-Aid here. But as far as education goes, I've always been a smart guy. Always got I'm the top guy in the class, high school, college, all that. No problem. I'm educated. But I just couldn't get that money thing taken care of. I kept coming short on the money every month. Man, I can't make rent. I mean, I'm like, damn, I can't find a job to make rent. Man, what? I mean, look, I wasn't living I didn't have the highest rent, you know, in the city. It wasn't even $1,000. And I still can't make rent. I'm like, yo, what? I can't keep living like this. You know, so I'm like, okay. So then, you know, I think my uncle, somebody said, sometimes not what you know, it's who you know, and it's it's who knows you, and who knows those people that you know. That's my uncle dropped that on me. This is like over 20 years ago. So I was like, okay, so I have to evaluate who I have around me. And some of these people are going to have to go, cut bait. Some of these people are dead weight. Because what used to happen is when if I have some type of financial hardship, most of the people around me at the time, they couldn't do anything to help if they didn't leave. Most of the people, if you have any financial hardship, most of the people you have around you, they out of there. Let's just be clear. Don't be naive. Most of the people that you drink with, smoke, whatever you do to have a good time. If anything ever happens to you, you wreck your car, you lose your job, you get sick, majority of those people, they're going to be gone. Let's stop playing games. That's what it is. So don't be surprised like I did the first time it happened. So that's, I kind of cleaned house. And I had a new batch of friends. Took me like 5 years to do this, to go through this filtering process. And then I was like, okay, now the people that I have around me now I don't expect them to help me solve my problem. No, I'm not. No, not at all. No, I don't really expect them to do anything, but the people around me now, they will be there. They'll be there. In what capacity? I don't know. They'll do what they can. But that's good enough for me. That's good enough. At least they're there in some form, some capacity. That's all I don't even expect that though, but that's okay. I'm grateful for that. So I'm like thinking forward. I'm just 25 years ago when I was thinking like this. 25 years ago. I figure if I get the relationship thing taken care of, that'll take care of the money thing. That'll take care of the woman thing. Because see, I looked at it like if I have enough money coming in, I won't have to really worry about it so much. And I'll be able to focus on other things involving myself as far as personal development goes. And the women will come by default. This is how I was thinking 25 years ago. And God darn it, I was right. Man, I was right, man. I was right, man. I'm telling you. I was right, man. Most of the time, I'm not right all the time, but most of the time, I'm usually there. I might be a little late, but I'll get there. Yeah. So I would highly recommend you take that route. Make as much money as you can while you're here on this planet. And you want to take that money and invest in yourself and invest in assets, not liabilities. I know you're gonna get the car. I know you're gonna get the house. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know. You're gonna buy clothes, jewelry. Yeah, okay. But take some of that money and put it in assets. Anything that makes money every month, even while you sleep. This is how I was thinking. This is how I was thinking 20 years ago, man. And I didn't even know, and let's be clear, I didn't even have a plan. I didn't know how I was going to do this 20 years ago. But it doesn't matter. It didn't matter how you don't have to have all the answers in the beginning. You just have to commit to it. That's it. And see, that's a hard thing for a lot of people to do because they don't want to commit to very much anything. They're entitled. Go hit the like button. Share this video. Like this video. The more money you make, the more things will come for you by default. No doubt about it. Same here 15 years ago. Zoe Sharp gang here. Or I care more about money than women. What do you think about R. Kelly situation? Do you blame him or the parents? I blame the parents first. Because the parents, they dropped their kids off to R. Kelly's house. And some of those parents took the money. They pimped their kids out. So I blame the parents first. Look, we knew what R. Kelly was at the age of 27. He's a scumbag. So we knew what R. Kelly was with the Aaliyah situation. So I don't think some of those parents knew what R. Kelly was. I'm not buying that they're ignorant and don't know. No. And some of these, there never were any charges filed. And some of these parents take the payout and all kind of shit going on. So, it is what it is. What up, Daniel? You lose a lot of money chasing women, but you never lose women chasing money. Well, you don't have to chase them, though. You don't have to chase them. You don't have to. If you have to chase people, they tend to get away from you. That's how they usually go. If you have to chase anything, really, this goes further and beyond people. If you find yourself chasing something, it usually gets away from you. The best you can do is attract, pull what you want in your life. That's some game. That's the game. The game is to attract what you want. That's how it is. See, if you chase people, then you become desperate. You become desperate, thirsty. That's how they say. That's how they say it on Instagram. Then you become thirsty now. No. See, I flip the game on its head. I become the game once I learn how to play the game. I wrote about this. Yeah, see, you have to, once you learn the game, then you become the game. That's how, that's how it is. That's the best way to do it, really. It's no, that's how the celebrities do it and the entertainers do it. Heck, that's how Kim Kardashian did it. Love her or hate her. Shit. I blame the single mother mentality for all our problems in the black society. No, you can't blame single mothers for all the shit that's going on. Hell no. I don't blame the women, to be honest. You know why, Jude? Because I don't have another alternative for them. Unless they get to know me better, get to know me well enough. But as a collective, I don't have a better alternative for them. So I can never blame the women for what happened in society, especially as a man. Yeah, I would never. This is why I don't worry about what women are doing. I never worry about what women. I never really talk about what women are doing. I just never, because I don't got time. And regardless of what they're doing, they're not gonna stop me from doing whatever I'm doing. Because I never met a woman in my life that stopped me from doing anything. What, what's, what, what you gonna do? Block me? No. Don't physically stop me? No. So, what is a woman gonna do to stop me from doing whatever I want to do? Nothing. So, I don't worry about what they're doing. They're not gonna stop me from doing whatever I'm doing. So, I gotta focus on what I'm doing, what I'm going to do, and where I'm going. And either they're in or they're out. That's it. Aaliyah's parents gave her up to R. Kelly for their marriage. I don't know. Probably so, though. I don't really know the details of how Aaliyah and R. Kelly got married. But I know they got married. I know that much. But I don't know how they got married and the details of it. But I tell you one thing. A lot of these parents are pimping their kids. And it ain't just R. Kelly. This stuff, the music business is a cold game, man. This stuff been going on. This was going on when I was growing up. I've heard stories like this. They're just using R. Kelly as, the poster boy for, black males in society. That's all. That's all. He's just a money grab. That's all. It's a game that they play. I bet you if R. Kelly had music out right now, new music, you wouldn't hear none of this. None of this stuff would ever come out. And that's just how it is. If your product is good, ain't nobody talking about whatever issues or problems you got. That's how the music business works. Yeah. That's how it is. Music business is it's a cold game, man. You gotta be a little crazy, a little out of touch with who you are if you're in the music business. You can't be an average thinking person in the music business. You kind of have to be out of your mind, not knowing who you are, to stay in the music business. Now you might get in one way, but if you're gonna stay in long term, you can't have to kind of be a little out of touch, not knowing who you are. I think you have to. Casting coaching, gotta sell your soul to stay at the top. Oh yeah, that casting couch, that's real. No doubt about it. Yeah. And deals have to be made if you're gonna stay in the game for a long time. That's true. If you want to stay on top. Now, you can still do music, but you're not going to be on top. You might be underground or you might be all right because you might have enough talent, You might have a core group of fans that keep you. If you put it like, let's take somebody like Nas, for example. Nas never have to come out with another album again, like ever, because he's so talented until it's like people are gonna show up to see him regardless. Even if he put out a couple songs, people are gonna buy it regardless. But that don't have anything to do with the record labels, the machine. He doesn't need them because that's how much talent he has. But he's not on top though, as far as mainstream goes. Yeah. But some people need that push. They need that machine. They need the big record labels. But Nas, he doesn't need it. But just some people need it. And that's how it is. The people that need it, they're willing to do whatever. They have their records playing on the radio. The problem is we as black society do not have access to wealth like other societies have, and they get your ability to change your situation to be compromised. Yeah, if you don't have what you need, sometimes that puts you in a position to be exploited, compromised. You're right, Jude. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And P.S. I'm not blaming these people for whatever deals they make behind the scenes. I don't blame none of these people. Not at all. Because I don't know their situation. You know. People do what they got to do to survive. I don't blame, just like I don't blame women. I don't blame none. You know. I don't. But I do understand that a lot of people are in bad situations. This is where the drugs and the alcohol comes in at. Because to do a lot of this stuff that's so degrading, some people have to be high and drunk. Some women have to be high and drunk. They can't be sober doing all this craziness, being compromised. You can't. Most people can't be sober. They got to be high or drinking most of the time. Unless they just like the guy. But if that ain't the case, it is what it is, you know. But hey, man, the struggle's real out here, man. It's real. A lot of people having a hard time. A lot of people find themselves in situations where they have to do things that they would normally do, especially women. I mean, guys too, but I think women probably have it worse because women can't defend themselves, like physically defend themselves against a guy. Or even some other women can't defend themselves against other women. So that puts you in some women in a vulnerable position. You know. Yeah. And you have a lot of predators out here too, man. You know. But I was at one point, this is when I got out the Navy. I didn't know how to do anything. Like, I'm serious. Before I went in the Navy and after I got in the Navy, I had no skills. I did not know how to do anything. Like, period. Now, I had a lot of experience. I learned a lot when I was in the Navy, but I didn't have no experience. I could not do anything for anybody if I didn't have a job. Or if I was looking for a job, I didn't have anything to bring to the table. I didn't have anything to show. This is what I can do to help you. I didn't have that like 20 years ago. I didn't have that. So I figured that, hey, I'll be a computer technician. That's what I said. I decided I got to get into computers, whether it's on the hardware side, software side, whatever. Because I didn't know how to do anything else. I didn't know how to. I learned, I dib and dab and stuff when I was in high school or college or whatever. But I never really took any of that stuff serious, like carpentry or woodwork or what else I tried, man. Uh, Electrician. I dibbed and dabbed in it, but I didn't really take it serious. Not enough that I was confident in it that I can say that I can make money from it. I got well, it's not free education. No, they actually take money out of they take a certain amount of money out of your paycheck every month for it. So it's not actually free, but I understand what you're saying, Jude. Yeah, but I got it. The GI Bill. That's what it's called. Yeah. So, so I figured, hey, I'll go to ECPI, take a couple courses over there, ended up getting my associate. I looked at it like, if I can learn how to do something, learn how to do anything, I'll be okay. Because I'll have skills to pay the bills. And that's what I ended up doing. I went to ECPI, graduated, and that's probably one of the best decisions I ever made. I can honestly say that's the best decision I ever made when I went to ECPI. Really, because I didn't know how to do anything at the time. I didn't have anything that I could brag about. Say, hey, yo, this is what I did. No, at the time, nothing. It's nothing that I created. Nothing at the time. So that's one of the best decisions I made in my life when I graduated from there. Really. Because I looked at it like, hey, if I never get the job that I want, at least I can create something out of what I know, out of what I learned. That's how I looked at it. I can be flexible. I don't have to be locked in. Because a lot of people have degrees and they'll graduate, and if they don't find the job that they want, that degree is just wasted. And so they'll start working in an area where it's like not even relevant to what they went to school for. I didn't want to be like that. So I decided ahead of time that, hey, I want to, have the option to be independent if I can't ever find a job that I want long term. Many brothers go abroad as English teachers. Yeah, a lot of people do go overseas to teach English. But how long are you going to do that though? That's the thing. How long are you going to go overseas teaching English? Can't do that forever. At some point, you're going to have to transition from teaching English. You know? Did I think about teaching English? I thought about it one time, but man, I was like, I've known people that have so many bad experiences in certain countries, so I choose not to go. I chose not to go. A lot of people have bad experiences in these other countries, man. You know, for real, for real. So, so I looked at it like this, and this still applies today. The more skills you have, the better off your life will be. The better off you be able to live. The better off you be able to live the lifestyle that you want. Just across the board. I don't care what skills. I don't care what you want. There's a skill that you're lacking if you don't have it. That's all it is. Rather, if you want women, finances, whatever. You need your car fixed. I don't care what it is. If you don't have what you want in certain areas of your life, it's because you don't have the skills. That's all it is. More skills you have, that's going to equate to your lifestyle. That's what it is. Someone told me this 15 years ago. And I automatically got it. I'm like, yeah, I know exactly. You're absolutely right. 100%. No, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, Jude. I just didn't want to go. That's all. I know some people that teach English in certain countries. They have a good experience. But I just didn't want to go. That's all. Yeah. So, hey, like this video. Share this video. You know, check out my Patreon. I just uploaded a video over there earlier today talking about the lies of success, what it really takes to be successful, and why some people are not successful. And how do you become successful if you're not? And it's not what you think either. It's not what you think. So, hey, you know, it's been real. I'm signing off. Till next time I'm out. Peace.